So I recently sold a whole bunch of stuff on Kijiji, and I don't know if anybody else has ever sold any of their items on the internet through Craigslist or Kijiji or any of these other sites, but it can be really trying to deal with people's sort of strange, idiosyncratic natures. That's just like to put it really politely, but you know, you sell something for 25 bucks and they're like, I'll give you 14. And you're like, really? You're gonna drive 30 kilometers? Anyways, I digress, folks. The point of this little video is to talk about a couple of things. One, I had to sell some stuff in order to get some new gear. I could not justify putting stuff on credit just based on the fact that I wanted it. So we have the Sure SM7B, this microphone that Michael Jackson used to sing Thriller on. And of course, you know, all radio people use this microphone. It's an industry standard sort of microphone. What I really wanted out of a microphone was I wanted a dynamic microphone and not have a condenser type shotgun microphone that picks up, you know, a lot of ambient noise. I wanted to have a microphone where there was a low sort of noise floor. And this does that. Now, I have to say, I did not realize I was going to need to purchase a preamp to boost that signal, and I haven't. We're going directly into the XLR preamp, mic preamp of the Sony FS5, so I've got that preamp at like 6.5, 7, and I'll probably add a little compression before I put this video out and just, you know, see how it goes. But I'm really liking the way it's sounding right now. I can really, so they say, eat the mic, really get on top of that microphone, and if I let go, you're not hearing a lot of ambient noise. Like there's a furnace running right now. There's a dishwasher going as well. And, you know, it's pretty quiet. I can't hear that stuff. I don't know what the hiss is like with the preamps so cranked on my FS5, but I guess we'll find out. And I also purchased the Light Dome Apurture 120D Mark II. And man, it's just giving this beautiful, beautiful light. So we're at 40% on this right now. It's like 41, 42. 43. Ooh, yeah, blown out. So I like it when things are a little bit just chilled like that. Low key. Doesn't always have to be this big, shadowless beauty lighting sort of thing for me. I like the idea of cinematic lighting being you know, starting from black and adding slivers of light as opposed to starting really bright and taking away. I like to start from nothing and build up as opposed to the other way. I also wanted to talk about the Sony 35mm f1.8 E-mount lens. Recently, Fiona and I went to a friend's wedding. We were guests. They weren't clients of mine or anything like that, so I wasn't, you know, going to shoot anything other than with my iPhone. I thought, oh, I'll bring my A6500 with no cumbersome setups like microphones or cages or anything. I'll just bring a little point and shoot type of setup. And I wanted to bring a small lens that was going to give me the coverage that I wanted. So I decided to bring the 35mm f1.8. And it's a really great little lens. I think it got shadowed by a Sigma, the 16mm and the 30mm when they first came out. I think the 35 is really around $600. It's a pretty expensive lens, you know, compared to the 30mm Sigma lineup, which gives you, in my opinion, better color rendition, better contrast. But what this lens does is give you lightning fast autofocus. And it also gives you a sort of sharp, you know, native E-mount Sony look. But right now I'm shooting on the early 70s Pentax 35mm f2. I just love this little old lens. It's so great. It's got the barium in it and the orange sort of casting on it. And it's just fantastic. Love this focal length as of late, which is about, what, 50mm. Another thing I wanted to do too was make a YouTube space. I don't have a YouTube space. I have a roaming YouTube space. You know, it's a busy house here and a busy family, and there's always somebody up. And that's another reason why I wanted this microphone as opposed to using the condenser, because I can really talk pretty low right now. I'm actually not projecting my voice very much, but you're still getting a good signal and a good deepness out of my voice. So, and I can also really, you know, get into it with this microphone and not have to worry about it clipping. So that's another really big pro to this mic. Plus, it just kind of looks cool, you know, I don't know. Something else I wanted to mention is that I feel really comfortable with headphones on, talking into a microphone while I'm on video. I don't know what it is, but when I take the headphones off and I just talk to you guys kind of like this, I don't know what it is. I just feel less safe, if that's if that even means anything. I'd like to know what other people think about that, because I feel like now that I have my headphones on, I can hear my own voice. I'm like, I'm comforted. I feel very enveloped with warmth. Am I getting really hippy-dippy here? I think I am getting a little bit sort of hippy-dippy. Anyways, just a strange little video from Dale Rosine. I will be back with some cinematics shortly. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, until the next time. Hope you guys like the new mic, the new light, and the new little YouTube space setup I have in the basement. Let me know in the comments what you think. All right, peace. Ciao for now. Oh yeah, I like to end my videos like this. Everybody puts their hand over the lens, but no. I've got a remote control. You can turn me off, and I can turn you off. Goodbye.